Welcome to RV Hour, powered by Giant Recreation World. An honest talk about the RV lifestyle, travel, costs, tips, and everything you need to know. Each week, we'll bring you the best and most helpful info, travel hacks, and answer your camping questions. Now, here's your host, Larry McNamara, CEO of Giant Recreation World.
Hey, there's a lot going on at the Giant Recreation World. Oh, yeah. Did you know that? That it is. This is the RV Hour podcast. Let's talk about RVs and such.
And lifestyles.
And the benefits of Giant Recreation World.
Bam, bam, bam.
If I had hair, that's what I would have just done.
I'll just flip it.
So I can do it pretty much here now.
Yeah, you got that going pretty good. I was trying to catch up with you, but I think I got to take it down. It's a lot.
Like Santa Claus.
Looking good, man. Styling.
I'm paying my dues with it because, you know, like when you're sleeping, it kind of bugs.
Yeah, you got to comb it all out.
Just saying.
Room.
But so you just came back from a wonderful RV trip.
Yes, we did.
That, was one of the benefits to employment at Giant Recreation.
Oh, that's a fact.
So if anybody wanted to take advantage of some really good perks, you need to send in an application, for something that matches your skill set.
Yeah, man. Come get a job at Giant Recreation.
We're always looking for good people.
No. So to break down, I did a 10-day family RVing trip. We did a road trip to go see Grandma. I've got a grandmother that lives in Oklahoma. So we did the up around the top north to Oklahoma and then back down around the south to back home. Yeah, it was good stuff. Good times.
You know what I forgot to say?
What do you got?
Episode 92.
Oh, it is episode 92.
That is fantastic.
Are you gonna do? I mean, I try to make them rhyme. Some of them aren't too easy.
Well, I think you did a fine job.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, come on. You didn't interrupt.
I
like
feel like Dan Bongino. He kind of goes on tangents, and I just did that, so I don't mean to.
You're good.
But I can feel his pain.
I gotta say, I've interjected on some years with some pretty stupid stuff.
That's all right.
Keeps it all going.
Tell me about your trip, would you?
All right.
You left from where?
Yeah. So we did
about how long did you play? I mean, come on.
I got a whole itinerary deal.
All right.
So we can give you the whole list and everything.
Excellent.
So we went out to Marianna, Florida, which is where the Florida State Caverns are. So it's a state park. We learned that Theodore Roosevelt in the 30s had basically started national parks across the country. So the Florida State Caverns was one of those parks that they did.
Teddy was a great man, a great American.
Good man.
Good outdoorsman.
Yes, sir. So then that night we left from the caverns. We went up to the Peach Queen RV camp it's between Montgomery, Alabama and Birmingham, Alabama.
All right.
So,
the one word that I'm concentrating on here when you say that is the Queen campground.
Peach Queen.
Was it LBGYKQBN or?
It didn't seem. It was it's Alabama, so it's just friendly.
Not that there's anything wrong.
No, there weren't any rainbows flying or anything. I think it was just the lady there, the peaches.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
So I went to a bar when I went to Hilton or Myrtle Beach once on a golf trip.
Okay.
And it was called the Three Queens. Well, guess what? I was wondering why there was no women in there.
That's why.
And then why all the men were dancing together and making out and stuff. So that's why I asked.
Why does this guy want to keep two-step with? Yeah, man.
And no, I did not stay. There you go.
There you go.
That's for my poker buddies who may or may not be listening.
That's too funny, man. So then we did dinner in Montgomery, Alabama, Cheddar's. That was a nice spot.
Yep.
We went by Tuscaloosa, Alabama. That's where
Tuscaloosa.
Yeah. That's where the University of Alabama is.
That is true.
So my 13-year-old daughter came with us, and we checked all of those spots because we're trying to give her a better idea of the state colleges that are out there. So it's not, it's just not Florida all the time. All right, still going. So then we skipped Birmingham.
What's wrong with Birmingham?
Just that it was drive-through. There was nothing really in particular.
You didn't have anything planned.
Yeah, nothing planned there.
We were a giant ball of yarn. Or nothing.
No, nothing there yet. So, all right. So then we went by the Sipsey Wilderness Park, which is in Mount Hope, Alabama.
Okay.
That was a rough ride there. In the sense of the road was not really set up for RVs, so it was very white knuckled the whole time, making sure you're in your lane.
So it was tight,
Very
thin
tight.
lanes,
Thin lanes
with 1,000-foot drop-offs on either side with no shoulder.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Basically, is that what
pretty
it felt
much.
like?
It was pretty intense. Yeah, took me to the edge there. All right. So then we had dinner in Tupelo, Mississippi. I'm glad you're here today. I'm glad you're with me on this. So in Tupelo, Mississippi, that's where Elvis's birthplace. Now, we were driving through at night, so we didn't get to stop and see the house, but we're told the park is really nice. They have a church set up there, his old house. All right, so the reason we didn't stop there is because we went to Memphis, Tennessee.
There you go.
We ended up staying at the Graceland RV Resort, which was a very nice place, too, which is, they give you a break at the Graceland parking in that because you stayed in the resorts. I thought that was pretty exciting.
Yeah, much like Disney World does.
Yeah, I didn't know they had that there in Graceland.
Yes, they do. Matter of fact, you can get in the parks early.
Oh.
If you have a
if you're one of
resort
those
key or whatever.
Oh, there you go. That's a good pointer right there.
Just saying. A lot of benefits.
So then from Memphis, we stayed at the Graceland. We went to the Graceland Museum,
right?
Elvis's house. Beautiful place. Went through, I was even telling Stuart, our accounting guy's huge Elvis fan. Told him, I told Elvis, he said hello, all that stuff, so it was nice.
He's been there, I think, several times, if I recall.
Oh, yeah. Well, we learned a lot of stuff, too. I never knew about Ginger and Elvis.
Right.
We'll talk about that. But, yeah.
That's awesome.
All right, so then we went on to Little Rock. We saw the state capitol of Little Rock and the Little Rock Central High School National Historic Site. That's where they had in, like, Forrest Gump, where they were having the segregation and the peace. The Army came in and National Guard was there to make sure everything stayed nice. Yeah, that was pretty interesting to see. The crazy thing blew my kid away was that it's still a high school. She was like, it's not a historic museum. Like, they didn't turn it into a place. Like, no, baby, it's still a high school. It's just known as. Yeah, so that was pretty neat. I'll tell you, some of the best stuff is her questions along the way. Like, why are there so many cows? Things of that nature. Why do we need farming? Like, okay, let's break this down for you.
Well, all right. Now I'm gonna pause you for a second.
Come on.
Because I have to interject.
Come on.
That's exactly the kind of stuff the RV lifestyle brings to the family.
It really does.
Now, if you're driving cross country in your car, your kids are doing what?
They're usually on their tablets and that.
Absolutely, 100% of the time.
Yeah.
Now, in the RV, for some reason, maybe it's the size of the windows that they're sitting.
Yeah, it might be that.
Maybe it's the fact that they're sitting probably at the dinette booth, conversating with each other.
Yeah.
Which doesn't happen.
That doesn't happen.
Or maybe even playing some kind of an I Spy or a punch buggy or whatever.
That we did.
But isn't that interesting, right?
Yeah, we had a blast doing it. Right. We even laughed that there's not many punch buggies, so we started playing with the Teslas. Like, the Tesla!
That's where you need a taser.
Laugh each other.
Tesla, bam. Put it on stunt. Put the laser on stunt. Yes.
But yeah, and I got to tell you, too, she played co-pilot most of the ride. Like, she was very interested in seeing everything, checking everything out.
Let everybody know her age group.
She's 13.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Wasn't on the phone the whole time, got off of everything. Yeah, it impressed Dad, let me tell you.
Just saying, that's the value that we sell every day.
Yeah, it's huge. It was huge. It really was. It got me. All right.
I'm sorry.
So the main trip, of course, was to see Grandma. So we spent 4 days with her there. She is in Porham, Oklahoma, where we have old family had raised cows out there. So there's all kinds of land and stuff. So it's beautiful, beautiful country. We went antiquing in Wait, hang on, I don't want to mess this up. Shakota, Oklahoma, which is the home of Carrie Underwood, who was one of the American Idol stars. So that was pretty neat.
Yeah.
And then near the hometown of Porham, there is a big bridge that goes over the Canadian River. So we stopped there, dug a hole, built a fire, roasted hot dogs next to the river.
Wow, that's adventure.
Yeah, that was fun.
And it looks like you visited the Muskogee, Oklahoma, too?
Yes, Muskogee.
What was there?
So Muskogee is like it's all Cherokee Nation.
Right.
So a lot of that, it's like some of the areas, the stop signs have in Cherokee the word stop, stuff like that. That was pretty neat. It was interesting to see how they how they communicate.
I really like to purchase the arts and crafts.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Did you
and they have a
pick up
ton,
anything cool?
ton of stuff. Yeah. We got all kinds of tchotchke. Wherever we went, we pretty much got a magnet saying something.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. That's our family thing.
Nice.
Yeah. So we did and we also went to a haunted house. So in Oklahoma, they have a huge, very famous, the castle is this haunted house area. They're in the woods. So you go through the woods, people jumping out. It was half a heart attack. It was pretty good.
Okay, so people were jumping out, not goblins and ghouls.
Oh, people, yeah.
Did you see any spirits or poltergeists or anything like that?
Nothing too bad.
You didn't get an eerie feeling when you walked in it? How about changes of temperature?
Temperature change, lots.
There you go. See, that was
then you know there's somebody.
Yeah. That was a spirit. Just saying, yeah.
All right, so then we had Saturday, drove down to Pike County, Arkansas. They have the Crater of Diamonds. So a 900-acre area, some farmer, a volcanic eruption happened on his land. He found out there were diamonds there in the 1800s, donated 37 of those acres to the national park. So you just go out there with a bucket and a shovel, and you can just dig into the ground and find diamonds.
Wow.
Now, a lot of people say that it's a hoax just to get tourists out there. You know, a lot of
So do the bucket and the shovel.
That they
or
do.
Rent it.
And they've got sleuths and the whole nine. Yeah. And they rent it to you. And let me tell you, though, thousands of people out there. Like 37 acres is a pretty large area. When we first went out there, it was just like a little taken back of how many people are out there just digging away.
Wow.
Yeah, and they said that a lot of the people, we got into the sleuths, and a lot of the people were like, no, you just pick it up from the top. And you just got to find. Like, all right.
And the little clear-looking things? Is that what they're saying?
Nothing. Everything looks like a rock.
Yes, sir. How do you know if it's a...
So the only thing you can do is hope for the best, and at the end, there's a lady that you can take it to, and she'll sort through it and go, oh, not a diamond, onyx, like, oh, that's crystal.
Right.
Yeah. So there was that.
And then you can make jewelry out of it while you're there.
Oh, yeah, we got...
Buy it.
So what was funny...
I know the whole racket.
We filled up a Ziploc bag full of rocks.
Yeah.
So when I walked up to the lady, it was kind of like, sir, do you need to find maybe 5 or 6, and then we can look at those? Like, okay, I thought you just did the whole bag. So that was fun. We had a good time there. Okay. So, Ball of Yarn. We saw the smallest freestanding library.
Okay.
So in Norman, Arkansas is a freestanding single building library.
So it's about the size of an old schoolhouse, bro?
Yeah, it's probably smaller than this room here. Yeah,
Right.
it was pretty
So
tight.
it didn't have a wealth of books inside.
Not too many. Probably not too many in there. But yeah, but it was in the Guinness World Records, all that good stuff.
Very cool.
Yeah. All right, then we went down to Jackson, Mississippi. So we stayed at the Wendy Oaks RV Resort.
Okay.
Beautiful, right on a lake. Had the mist in the morning on the lake and that beautiful, beautiful area. Then we met a couple there also because everybody's camping, of course, being friendly. They've been camping in their Class A for 13 years, traveling around. Yeah. So, and they were from the Orlando area
Sounds
also.
like it's time to trade, folks.
Yeah. He went to, that was what I wanted to tell you. He went to West Orange High School.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I was like, man, this guy's like a local to us. Yeah, so that was pretty interesting.
You know, I went to West Orange High School.
That's what I mean.
saying.
We parked right next to the
There
guy.
you go.
You know? All right, so then in Mobile.
I'm gonna put you on hold for a second.
Okay,
Again,
come on. No, this is what we're doing.
I love the fact that you're talking about your trip and all. Which one of our rentals did you use?
Thank you for bringing that up. This was a Coachman 319 MB.
One of my favorite floor plans.
Absolute favorite. I felt like getting it tattooed. It's part of my body now.
It's an
That
awesome
unit.
awesome coach. A lot of kitchen counter space.
Huge.
Class C, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's a fact.
TV comes out of it, right? And all
Yep,
that. I mean,
comes
it's
out
all
of that,
kind.
yeah.
Again, I've said this before. We were retail kind of pieces, not rental units.
Yeah,
So
man.
had all the amenities, and you felt like you didn't feel funny driving into the campground.
Not at all.
So we're coming up on a quick break. We'll talk more about his trip when we get back. There you go.
Are you ready for a spooktacular October? Well, Giant Recreation World has a treat for you. Enjoy the RV lifestyle. You can go anywhere, anytime, no matter how long you have to get away. Giant Recreation World's rolling out brand new inventory with sale prices and markdowns that'll send shivers down your spine. All their units proudly made in America for America. And when you shop at Giant Recreation World, you'll get the warranty forever. That's right, forever. No tricks, just treats. Visit any of their convenient locations near you in Winter Garden, Palm Bay, or Destination Daytona. Don't be spooked. Check them out online anytime at GiantRecreationWorld.com.
At Giant Recreation World, we offer our biggest Class C for rent, the Coachman Leprechaun 310 Bunkhouse. To book a rental with us for your next RV adventure.
And we're back. Talking about what sounds to be a wonderful family vacation in an RV. That it was that he rented from Giant Recreation World.
That's right. Come and visit our rental department, boy.
Our rental department is at our Winter Garden location only, but don't forget, we have locations in Ormond Beach and in Palm Bay.
That's right.
And for a fee, they can deliver the coach right to your door. So, you don't have to come and see us. But just remember, I usually replace the units every year. So everything is like brand new.
Brand new.
And the fact that they're taken about every weekend by customers and stuff, they're always in 100% working condition because we run them through the shop every time they come back and address any issues. And then we do a super thorough cleaning that is basically COVID stamped.
Oh, yeah. I got to say, too, my wife was very impressed on how clean the unit was. She was very excited about that. So the unit we took was a 2025 Coachman 319 MB.
Leprechaun.
And let me tell you, the ride in that thing, because it's got airbags in it,
yeah,
it was incredible. It was a very smooth ride, very happy for the family. That was something nice. That was really something.
Now, RVs do drive very similar to like a full-size van or whatever. Mm-hmm. The only difference is you have more area. So side winds and stuff can feel like they push you. But
short of that,
if you don't oversteer, you're fine.
Yeah. The only time I found you had the two-hand is when coming next to a semi. Then you grab both. Like, where are we going?
They kind of suck you, and then they push you.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be
come on.
involved, but that Wendy Oaks sounds great. And you said
that it was.
It had a great bath and shower area.
Yes, so that was like that's a big thing. We started judging all the campsites. Like how many bathrooms you have here, how much time does it take for the water to get hot? Yeah, it was good. It was good to do. So then we stopped in Mobile, Alabama on the way back. The USS Alabama battleship Memorial Park is there. Okay, so that was something incredible. They've got all the tanks, the Sherman tanks out there, the old B-52 plane, the bombers, stealth bombers that parked out there. It was that, again, to the 13-year-old to see stuff like that.
Right.
You always hear it, you always talk about it, but for her to stand next to a battleship, she was pretty...
Did she not be on it? Get on it?
No, we got there a little late, so we didn't get the on-the-ship tour, so we just waved from the outside. But yeah, that was good. That was good stuff. So then that night we stayed at the Dove's Rest RV Park in Mariana, Florida.
Right.
And we did the Trea State Park, to where a gentleman found one of 3 types of trees, it's a little boring, within the Trea, and he named it the Trea tree. Okay. And it's one of 3 types of pine that grow in Florida. And it's only here, Japan, and one other European country. Yeah, I thought that was pretty wild. Like, that was...
I need to push you. What other European country?
I know, there's the 3. I can't remember the other one.
See, folks?
Oh, yeah.
That's what happens. When you get old.
I'll tell you. And we visit a historic house that was built on the Alacoa River that's up there in the Panhandle.
Okay.
And the Gregory House, it's called. He built in 1849.
Wow.
Yeah, well, it was pretty impressive. But at the same time, you go through, it's like, wow, this is so nice. The lady giving the tour was kind of like, he was a mean fella. Used to yell at everybody and beat people. Like, whoa, all right. Like, you got any sunny side to this? But yeah, so that his place just did very well. He was a great inventor. So a lot of the items in the house were things of like the sewing chair. When you rock the chair, would help you sew, things like that. House pretty neat.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Very nice.
But I highly recommend everybody taking a family road trip. It was absolutely incredible. Highly recommend.
That sounds like a trip of a lifetime.
Trip of a lifetime.
I'm not very, very jealous, but you see, that was 2 birds with 1 stone. You visited Grandma.
Yeah.
Which is very important.
Oh, yeah.
Not all of us have a grandma.
I tell you.
That's why I take my mom every week or every other week out to lunch anyway.
Heck yeah. That's the way to do it, man. Family first, brother, you know.
But you got to see them. And that'll be in your memory banks forever now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And more importantly, your daughters.
Yes, very much so.
Now, your newborn or whatever. Yeah.
Nah, he'll watch the pictures, watch the videos, see the pictures later.
Was he a good travel baby?
Yeah, he did great.
Very good.
Yeah, man, he's a tough guy.
All right, well, we're coming on another break. We'll be right back with some of our hot deals for the week. And we'll be right back.
Attention RV campers, get an incredible deal on an RV now. Giant Recreation World's RV open house. No payments for 90 days and no money down. Find the special red tags on select RVs for deep discounts. Motorhomes, travel trailers, toy haulers, fifth wheels, and golf carts too. The Giant Recreation World RV open house is happening now. Have a trade? Get top dollar. Shop now at GiantRecreationWorld.com or visit their 3 locations. The only RV dealer in Central and North Florida with a nationwide RV warranty forever.
You know, I really appreciate everybody hanging with us.
Oh, yeah.
We have the hot list, the RV hot list.
Hey.
We can almost call them Larry's deal if you want to.
It's a deal.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I spent hours yesterday repricing a lot of these units that we're going to focus on today.
Did you really?
I certainly
Well,
did.
la-dee-da.
So with that being said, everybody, they might have gotten a little sweeter, even though it's very difficult to imagine.
Yeah, man.
I get extremely aggressive with previous year model products. However, we've only had the 25s available for a couple months.
Yeah, a couple months.
We're not talking a lot of age, some of these, but with that being said, let's talk about the first one on the list, and I'm going to let you take it.
Go.
You start us off.
I got you. So, the brand new 2024 Forest River Cardinal Red 23 RK.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, this is, we have a couple of these. This one here is in Winter Garden. This is it has 2 slide outs. It has
one super slide, sir.
Oh, 1 super slide. So Dwayne's also in line for glasses, he found out.
We've known that, folks. Yes, we have.
I think I've submitted after this road trip. Like, what is that there? I'm going to hold this out here while I read it for all
You do know it's extremely frustrating.
It is,
Going
man.
through it right
Yeah. Oh, it is pretty rough. It's now I've noticed all the people wearing their readers on their shirts and that. Like, I never noticed.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it has a sleeping capacity of 6. We have a list price of $66,167. It's on sale right now for $37,444, which is a huge discount.
That's a huge discount.
30,000.
Almost 30 grand, almost half price, you know?
Yeah, man.
So again, it's a 2024 that we haven't had for a long, long time.
Yeah.
The things I want to talk about it is that it has a dry weight of 7,313 pounds.
Oh, wow.
And the GVWR, which means the most the axles can support, is 9,275 pounds.
Okay.
So the F-150, the Chevy 1500, and all that with the trailer towing packages,
Yeah, man.
can pull this fifth wheel very easily.
There you go. No problem.
Fifth wheel pulling is easier to tow and hook up than a travel trailer.
Oh, yes.
So with that being said, that's the benefit, and you don't have to buy a super huge big truck that's hard to get in and out of parking spaces and stuff.
Yeah.
To pull it with.
And that's a huge benefit, having that truck, the vehicle with you when you park.
Yeah.
Because when you stay in your campsite, you don't want to take your Class C like we had to McDonald's or a Starbucks or something.
Right.
You know, so
to talk a little bit more, a brand new fifth wheel that we have advertised for under 40 grand, hard to find.
hard to find.
Under 39.9, under 38.9, under 37.9. Again, I don't know that they make such a thing, and it's a quality, Cardinal, which is unbelievable.
I gotta say, yeah, you really lowered the price on this, man.
It's a rear kitchen unit, has a big L-shaped dinette. It has a small settee sofa.
Ooh.
It's got a big 12-volt household-sized refrigerator. It's got the side aisle bathroom that has everything on one side. It has a washer-dryer prep. It's such a small unit. So it's prepped to put a washer and dryer in it, but most people won't because they want the extra closet space.
The extra space. Yeah.
But it's got a king bed. It's a beautiful couples coach, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Perfect
very nice.
for the couple.
Yeah, man.
And the only reason somebody wouldn't buy the fifth wheel over a trailer is because they want to utilize the truck bed for putting stuff in. That's the only reason. But a couple that wants to travel cross country and not spend big money on a tow vehicle, this is perfect.
There it is. And I got to imagine, even with the fifth wheel hookup, you can still get some stuff in there, right? In the bed?
Yeah, as long as it stays underneath the height of the bed sides.
Gotcha.
Basically. So, you can, a bicycle can go in there.
Turnings.
Absolutely.
Aye.
Absolutely. And it's made for a shore bed, by the way, because it's half-ton towable, and most half-ton trucks nowadays are short beds. Oh, it's made for that, so you don't have to have any special hitter equipment, because it sticks out like that and hooks up so that when you turn, you don't hit the side of your
rip the whole thing off. Yeah. Oh, no, that's a good one.
Yeah, see? Look at that knowledge I'm pouring on you.
Hell yeah.
I'm just pouring it out. Pouring it. Yeah, so staying on that same theme. Okay? I'm going to talk about this 2024 Forest River Impression Model 240 RE. This is also a half-ton towable fifth wheel.
Yeah.
The biggest difference is it's got a much larger slide out in it, and it's a longer fifth wheel. So with that being said, physically it's 30 feet. The dry weight of it is 8,243 pounds. GVWR, the most the axles can support, is 11,550. So even that is under the towing rating of many of the 1,500 trucks.
Because isn't the F-150 is like 15,000?
Well, some of them can get up there. Yeah,
that high.
But if they have the trailer towing package and the bigger engine, it certainly can
dedicate.
At least 12,000 anyway. And this one's within that.
These are nice too. And it kind of has that same layout to it of the last one here with the kitchen in the back.
Well, the other one,
sort of the kitchen on the side, I guess.
This was more in the side. But with that being said, let's talk about the price. It's $71,677.
Oh,
this is not an entry-level half-ton towable fifth wheel, by the way. This is a luxury.
This is a luxury.
And it's on sale for $46,494. Well, still over $25,000 off the MSRP. And it's just ready to be taken advantage of. Very similar bathroom and bedroom arrangement as the last one. But in the slide out, you got a full-size trifold sofa that makes a bed.
Okay.
And you have a freestanding dinette. All in the slide.
That's nice, too.
So that it's across from the kitchen area, which is more side kitchen. And it has a corner, basically where your TV and entertainment center is, with hidden storage behind it. So you wouldn't know that there's storage back there because it's a hidden wall.
Little compartment there. That's nice.
Isn't that cool?
Put some jewelry, a laptop back there.
It still has a nice window on the very back.
That's cool.
So you can see the lake if you're sitting back there on that stool. But just a great little floor plan, ready to go camping.
This is
again half-ton towable, and it's not real short in the overhead. So it was designed very well.
Big size, yeah, man.
Stand up there.
So I got
it doesn't have ledges. Many of these half-ton towable fifth wheels in the bedroom area, the roof's short, and then it has ledges halfway, half the length of the bed. So you got to kind of climb up on the ledge, keep your head down, and crawl into the bed. Not the case in either one of the two fifth wheels we just talked about.
Oh, that's good to know there. I bet you a lot of people aren't aware of that, too.
A lot of people will notice it if they actually walk all the way into the bedroom.
Okay.
And that's one of the turnoffs, because these don't have that objection is overcome.
I wonder if a lot of people assume that that's like that in all of them. And you get in some of these and it's got,
very possible.
That's interesting.
So you take the next one, please.
All right, here we go. 2024 Forest River Tendetta. This is a 27 BHOK in Winter Garden.
Yeah.
We have this list priced at $70,435. It is on sale right now for $44,777. Again, almost $30,000 off.
Yeah, the Tandera, and this is also a half-ton towable.
It's the big guys. We're trying to do some of these fifth wheels.
The Tandera is under the east to west umbrella. So the Tandera is no slouch.
Yeah, man.
Of the fifth wheels we're talking about, I would say it's probably a step above both of the other ones.
Both of the other ones? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is a luxury unit here. And you've got it even priced out to almost the same as the others.
Well, it's amazing, isn't it? You know how I was able to do that?
How'd you do that?
I have a little factory to dealer incentive that I apply.
Oh, nice move.
So
nice move.
if anybody's wondering how I did that, that's how. But once it's gone, that's gone.
That's it.
So that's how I'm using that to make deals, babe.
We should almost call this the super hot list.
It's
something here.
I'm not kidding. Talk about the floor plan too. This is very interesting.
Huh?
How many will sleep? Probably
right, 8, 10.
Probably 8 or 10.
Yeah, man. It's incredible. It's got 2 beds.
It has 2. Yeah, and then in the back is a double bed over double bed bunk.
Holy moly.
So if you have like little kids, 3 in each bunk, that's 6 right there. And you got a U-shaped dinette that makes a big bed.
Oh, that's cool.
Then you got a sofa that makes a bed. Then you got the king bed up front for mom and dad.
That's right.
Isn't that cool?
That's
now,
nice.
they did not put the closet to have a washer and dryer because they know.
They know you need the space.
You need the space, so it's a dedicated closet up there.
Oh, yeah.
But there's also some small closet in the other bedroom where the double bunks are.
Uh-huh.
And the same side bath, so everything's on one side with a side aisle.
Yeah.
So what a great...
This is a nice family unit.
Open floor plan.
I got to tell you, too, when we took the RV, the MP 319, one of the closets, the slide, when it's shut, blocks the closet.
Right.
So when we had it open, we're loading it up. That's Dad's closet. We shut the slide. I go to get a shirt like, hey, guys, I can't get it. So I'm very... You start all of a sudden noticing how much storage space you have.
That's the kind of stuff, though, that you learn.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you bought that coach, you would know to like put some stuff in some of the drawers.
Oh, yeah.
That you can other side. Should you need a change of clothes or something.
Yeah.
But
it's important. It's really big stuff.
Yeah. So that one's a great price.
Yeah, this is a great unit here. Pandera. Come check it out.
Yeah. Well, how about I pick up on a motorhome here?
Ooh, these are good ones, too.
So I'm going to talk about a 2024. Have you noticed the theme?
I have noticed.
2024, you couldn't ask for more.
Couldn't ask for more.
So
Get them out the door.
This product is made by Rev.
Okay.
Like you rev your engine because Rev is a motorhome company.
I like Rev.
They own the Holiday Rambler line, and this is a Holiday Rambler Admiral.
The Admiral.
The model 32N.
Okay.
And its MSRP is $197,380.
Yay!
And we have it on sale for under $130,000. That's a heck of a deal, folks.
Super deal.
Yes, because it's on the Ford 22,000 GVWR chassis, so it's no slouch.
Yeah.
This is a full-size coach. It has no full body paint. That's one of the ways we can save you some money.
There it is.
It has partial paint. Yep. So it has the look of that body paint, but
not the cost.
Not the cost. That's important.
That's big.
But let's talk about the inside. So it's got basically a full wall slide.
Yeah.
And it's got a bedroom slide where the bed slides out. That makes you a huge area for being in the bedroom.
You ain't kidding.
It is a bath and a half coach.
Whoa.
So that's
size.
For a 32-footer, that's unbelievable.
That is.
But the rear bath has the shower and the lavatory and the sink. Okay. And then the half bath has the toilet and a sink, but also where the washer and dryer would go.
Okay.
Back there. And it also has a linen closet back there in that little house. All kinds of stuff. It's got a sofa and a dinette that's across from each other.
Yeah.
And like I said it has a full wall slide, so that area is good sized.
Yeah, man.
When you walk in, the entry door, which is located basically right in the middle, you can go to the right to go to the sofa and the dinette. You go to the left to go to the kitchen or to the lavatory.
Yeah.
And then keep walking, and you go through the bedroom, and then keep walking, you go to the master bath in the bath.
That's nice. I like that the couches and the dinette are up front.
I knew you would. Almost opposing slides.
Gives you that family space.
Gives you that feeling. You want to take the next one?
Come on. All right, so we've got the 24 Forest River Salem FSX.
That's what to say.
161 QK.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a Sleep Sport. It's a travel trailer. No fifth wheel, no Class A. It's a travel trailer pull behind. 23 foot. We've got a list price of $32,988. It is on sale right now for $22,944.
That's a deal.
That's a huge deal.
That's a deal.
So that's something to get you started. This is a good unit to get
It's a
going.
beautiful couples coach. Has a big U-shaped dinette in the very front, a walk-around queen bed in the back, and it has the mid kitchen, and then it has the split bath. So the toilet and sinks on one side, and across from that is a shower, and you can open both doors, and it makes that one big bathroom.
That's nice.
All right, so we'll talk a little bit about it more.
Yeah, so we'll come back around
after this, because I wanted to give you some more inside knowledge.
Yeah, man.
We'll be right back.
Giant Specialty Vehicles is Winter Garden's #1 golf cart dealership. Choose from multiple brands to match your budget, including advanced EV golf carts starting at just $79.99. Or check out the Mad Jacks or Atlas. Escape the heat in their air-conditioned showroom and try before you buy. And rent a golf cart for your next adventure. Need repairs? If you're local, it's only $20 to have your cart picked up and brought in for service. Or if you're a do-it-yourselfer, explore their parts and accessories store. Giant Specialty Vehicles. Find out more at GiantSpecialtyVehicles.com.
All right, folks. I wanted to talk about the Forest River Salem FSX.
Oh, yeah. This is a good unit. You don't want to miss
161 QK.
QK.
So if they put an X on the end of that, you know what that means?
We did discuss this. I forgot what it is now.
See, I knew you would forget.
Dang.
But so model 161 QKX, that means it has the platinum package.
Okay.
Which means it's a fully laminated fiberglass trailer instead of aluminum siding and wood frame trailer.
That's what it is. Not a sticking tin.
So there you go.
The fancy laminated.
Yes. So that if you're ever shopping the inventory and you see the X on the end of one of the any of the Salem trailers.
Okay.
Except Hemisphere, because all Hemispheres are heart wall.
So there you go. Yeah, that's the difference.
It could be a Salem Cruise Light or a Salem, or,
whenever there. Okay.
FSX.
Yeah, and that almost throws you off with the FSX.
Right.
QKX.
What's that going for you?
Yeah, hey.
And I'm still going to talk about one that we have. It's a 24 Adrenaline by Coachman, which is by Forest River.
The Adrenaline.
It's a model 27 LT. That's for Lieutenant.
Oh,
for Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan.
So the MSRP is $54,514. It's on sale for $35,944.
Hey.
Now, this is a travel trailer toy hauler, and it's not the cheap ones. Adrenalines basically come with very few options because they're higher end. They're chock full of nuts is basically what I'm saying.
That's basically it there.
It's a luxury toy hauler brand, and it's very easy, And if you ever wanted more information about any products that we have in stock at any of our locations, most of the time we have on hand real brochures.
That's right.
Real brochures. So you can actually take something home with you and discuss it with your family.
People like collecting these sometimes.
Well, a lot of the times, but it's getting rare because now it's all day website,
PDF, download.
Whatever, or some people even make copies, and that's pretty chintzy.
Yeah.
But this particular travel trailer, like I told you, it's actually 32-foot long.
Oh, yeah.
And it does not have a vapor wall, so you can utilize a lot of the area.
Get that back area.
Almost 16 foot of the garage is basically what it is.
Yeah, man.
It's almost 16 feet.
Pretty huge.
So you can put a rail buggy in there.
Yeah.
Because in the very front you got the king bed. Then you got that you can walk around on both sides.
Oh, there you go.
Then it has that side bath. Reminds me very much of a fifth wheel floor plan.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's a side aisle.
How big? Yeah.
And it also helps to separate that bedroom from the living area /
from the rest.
Area.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I like all the door sections too.
Right, and you can shut it all off for privacy.
Heck
but
yeah.
You can enter the bathroom from either the bedroom or the hall.
Oh, the hall. That's pretty impressive.
So there you go. It has a rollover sofa on either side and the very back that comes out of the room, and a dinette table that it goes in between them.
Yep,
all of which can be lifted up electrically.
Oh, okay.
And there's also a bunk bed under there.
Oh, underneath.
There's the extra sleep.
Now, also, I want to plug here. We recently received a cycle spinner so that you can put into your toy hauler, pull your motorcycle in, strap it down. It'll rotate for you so that you can just ride the motorcycle back out.
Absolutely.
That's pretty impressive.
Did I say it was the Adrenaline product has a very few options? That's one of them.
Get out of here. That is an option that comes with it.
It is an option.
This guy's blowing me away.
It can't be added after.
Okay.
but it is an option. And we have one in Ormond Beach currently right now with the option.
Duh.
And the benefit of this is you pull the bike in straight onto the rotating spinner.
Okay.
You lash it all down, and then you can turn it with a button to point it out and ride it out instead of backing it out.
Backing it out and falling over.
Yeah, well, that's an issue.
That's a big one.
It also really looks cool. So
Yeah, that is
you can
cool.
put the spinner on, just spin, and just have it spinning, kind of like you're a used car dealer out there. You know what I'm saying?
Just displaying that
Just
motorcycle.
display it, and you can put like a couple of lights on it, and it'll get a bling bling going.
There you go.
I'm just talking about seeing that in Sturgis.
Yes, sir.
Just say.
All right, close us out.
We appreciate your time.
Always.
Make sure you share us and friend us, and we'll see you next week.
Shop at GiantRecreationWorld.com or visit their 3 locations. The only RV dealer in Central and North Florida with a nationwide RV warranty forever. GiantRecreationWorld.com.